What's up guys? So, ito po ulit ako. So, purposean ko lang po sa inyo yung ginawa kong ano. Which is, ito pa rin naman yung program kanina. Or dun sa nauna kong video about sa students registration system. Pero dito kasi, ah, para bang in-enhance natin or meron tayong nilagay na ah, na ano ito? User input, no? Na magkikreate ng one course and an array of two students. Okay? Two students, then i-display niya po yung all registered students and yung summary po uh, stating each student na na-enrolled na po sa create nating course. Okay? So, ayun. As you can see, same class pa rin. Ayan. The student class, the course class, and yung ating main method. Yung main ano natin, main entry point of our application, which is the registration system na this. Ayan. Hindi ba natin? So, ayun po. So, in this part po kasi, naglagay po tayo ng loops, which is gumamit po tayo ng for loop. Okay? For loop. And then, ano lang po tayo, gumawa tayo ng condition statement, which is true, para mag-run po yung program natin. Kasi kapag hindi po naging true yung nilagay natin condition, hindi po mag-run yung program natin. So, in this part po, naglalang po tayo ng instantation, ay para bang nilelet natin or inaalaw natin yung user para mag-enter ng details for the student. Okay? So, the student name, student ID, and then the program na pipiliin ng ating estudyante. So, ayan po. Gumawa din po tayo dito ng array. So, as I said earlier, na gagawa tayo ng array of two students. So, ayan. Gumawa tayo ng array. And then, gumawa po ulit tayo ng for loop to create a condition na which is true para mag-print out po yung mga ilalagay nating mga codes in our program. So, ayan. Okay. So, ganito po yung magiging kalabasan. So, let's try to enter our course code. So, yung course code natin, which is the IP 103. Course code, IP 103. Okay. Oh, wait lang po. Nag-lag po ata. So, let's see ano po natin. Rerun natin. Okay, so IT 103. Tapos, yung title ng ating course, it is this IT. The number of units, we have 3. Okay. So, let's see. Let's put our student's first name. Student 1. So, yung student 1 natin is, syempre ako na lang. Oops, medyo naglag. Ay, naglag din. Sorry. So, John Benedict. Wait lang po. Okay, huwag na natin lagyan ng middle name. Yung student ID natin. So, yung program na pipiliin natin is this ID. Syempre. So, dito naman, for our second student. Wait lang, naglag din. Student ID niya is program niya is this ID na syempre. So, if we enter this, syempre magpa-print out na ito, yung ginawa natin. So, system.out.println. So, yung students, which is yung dineclare nating array kanina, ayan, dito. And then, in-admin natin yung dudugtong na yung student na yun is enrolled na. And then the course, that course title. Okay? Yung mga pinili natin dito. Yung mga pinaglalagay natin. Yun yung depende dito. Okay? So, kapag na-enter natin yan, boom! Ayan na. Andito na yung mga registered students or yung ating program is dinisplay na niya or show na niya yung mga registered na ang mga students. So, ito yung student 1 and the student 2. Ayan. So, ito yung summary. Diba? Naglagay tayo ng summary dyan. So, ito yung summary ng enrollment. So, John Benedict Torelios, enrolled ka na in BSIT. So, Kimi Galoso, enrolled na rin o enrolled ka na in BSIT uh, course or program. Okay? So, ganoon lang po yung nagka-function yung ating code ngayon na dinagdagan lang po natin ng array and loops for us no na ma-print o ma-execute po natin yung gusto nating mangyari sa ating program, which is the summary ng enrollment. Okay? And maipakita din po yung mga registered students ay yung summary ng kanilang enrollment, which is they are enrolled na in the BSIT or the Bachelor of Information, Bachelor in Science of Information Technology. Okay? So, I hope you guys learned something again on my video. So, thank you for listening.